Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here on the Revenge of the Sea Team server. Yes, we're playing some more modded Minecraft, and we're pretty much where you left us before. We were just smelting lots of iron. I've done some making of tools. In fact, I think we're going to start the episode with a nice cup of tea. Yummy, yummy. Got to start the day with a nice cup of tea, haven't you? So, yeah, there we go. Nice cup of tea. And let's just have a look at our tools down the bottom here. We've got a strong bow, or short bow, sorry, from Tinkers. And that's pretty good because I've upgraded it for speed. I haven't done anything else on it yet. So it's fairly quick. But I have upgraded the arrows. So the arrows, like this as well, actually, it's got auto repair. So I've got 18 arrows, but they do auto repair, which is good. I've got an iron pickaxe, we've got an iron hammer, and we've got a lumber axe. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. That really helps us out with our basic tools, our basic mining. I've automated this setup a little bit. Does it need a little bit more in there? It does. It needs another ingot. I wasn't sure whether it needed another ingot or not, so we'll just pop that in there. So I've kind of semi-automated this here now, so I can turn this on or off, and the idea is that if I want to use it, I can then pull liquid into this transfer node. It goes into this casting basin, and then there's another transfer node there that pulls it out and puts everything in this chest, which is pretty awesome. So I can do it manually, but I can also, when I get sort of lots of it, I can, you know, do it like that as well. So yeah, that works pretty well. Speed things up a little bit. We've got a few things, a few diamonds. So yeah, we've done a little bit of mining, got a few bits together, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, been really busy. Now you might see over here we've got a generator. This is a pink generator, which is why the pink sheep are over here. This is pretty cool. At the moment it's got not too much RF in there, but essentially what I do, anything pink goes in here, it goes into the generator, it generates power, and I've been using it to actually power this inscriber here, and I've been doing that for a very specific reason. By the way, I've got this cudgel, sharpness 5 and breaking 3, which Andy brought over for me. It's pretty awesome. It's huge, but it one-shots most things, which is pretty cool. But I think, yeah, you put it on your back, that just looks silly. But that's, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm liking it, so thanks Andy for that. That's very much appreciated. But yeah, we got that generator from a chance cube, funny enough, and I thought that's something we have not done enough. Chance cubes. So let's start off the day by getting a few chance cubes. Let's go 10 of these and 10 of these, and let's go and see what we end up with. In fact, probably the best thing to do is empty out my inventory as much as possible, because then we get a clearer idea of what we actually get. Let's put those in order. There's those arrows as well, auto repair too. So it means I'm not really running out of them. So pretty cool. In fact, just get rid of those things as well. Right, I'm going to go find an area to set up these chance cubes, and we'll see what we get. I think that's pretty much everything done there. We got quite a few things from that. Nothing I would say, I don't think massive. We got, I don't know, these pets, immune to wither effect. We got a wither pet. We got summon minions. Okay, it could be interesting. Oh, we got a golden bag of holding. I wonder if there's anything in it. I bet there isn't. No, there isn't. But that's handy. I could do one of those. 10 enderflux crystals. That's awesome, because if we build a QED, fantastic. A slime pet saves you from certain death. And yeah, I think that was all of that bit. We did get a trophy. That's pretty good. We got another trophy. Not sure. Book of Mems. Okay, that'd be quite interesting to have a look at. Yeah, we nearly got killed a couple of times. We did get a cloud pet as well. Other than that, yeah, nothing too drastic, I don't think, in all that lot. We had those iron spikes, as you can see. It tried to trap us, but we survived this one. We got killed before, and this is full of the, I was going to say endermites there, but you know, the silverfish. So yeah, oh yeah, and they tried to kill us with anvils as well, and didn't succeed, but pretty cool, and we've got a load of more of those to go as well, so can't wait to open them. Now, as you can see here, we have built ourselves a portal. I've not lit it yet, but we are going to go to the Nether, I think. There are a few things I need from that, and that's one of the reasons why I've been using this inscriber as well, because what we really need to do is get ourselves some armor. Now, we do have titanium ingots, so I've gone ahead and made these isolinear circuit Mark II, which are actually fairly simple to actually make. What's that, by the way? No, not what I thought it was. Yeah, so if we look at this titanium, so here we go. So if we look at this, it basically has the same recipe as armor, but it's got this extra bit in here. So rather than titanium, it's got an isolinear circuit, and that's made by a Mark I isolinear circuit going in the inscriber with some gold. So, and that requires the power. So it was all good timing, and we had a load of the Mark Is actually where we found, but they're fairly easy to make as well, because actually if you look at the recipe for them, they are only, yeah, the stuff we've got. So we've got plenty of those. It was easy enough to make with the power, and the power of pink. Yes, we use the power of pink to do that. So we ought to craft some of that now, I guess, because we don't have any of that, and I do believe we can enchant this. So let me see now. So that would be the leggings. Then I'm guessing that would be the helmet. We then do it like that, and that for the chest piece, and I don't think the boots actually require it. No, the boots we can make anyway. So yeah, awesome. We have got ourselves, take this iron stuff off, which means we should be a little bit better, and it looks pretty cool too. Yeah. Let's get rid of that stupid thing off my back. Is it because it's in slot 1? If I put that in slot 2, does the bow go on my back? I think it does it? I don't know. Is that the way it, well, yeah, the bow's on my back, so awesome. Yeah, looks pretty cool armor, I think. I like that. I like that a lot. So, but we ought to probably enchant it at some point. Not going to worry about it at the moment. I'm sure we'll be fine in the Nether, won't we? Yes. Not a problem. Right. Do we have flint and steel anywhere? Let's just swap those about, though, because I like those in that bar. No, I think is the short answer. I thought I made myself some. I didn't leave it somewhere else, did I? Did I put it in my backpack? No. How bizarre. Thought I made some. Obviously didn't. I'm going to make some flint and steel, and then we'll go in the Nether. Right, let's get this thing lit, shall we? And I'm going to go in bat mode, because I think that's possibly going to be the best way. So I can sort of fly up out the way of any danger. I'm guessing the Nether is pretty dangerous. Okay, so some vines over there. We're in a bit of a cave. I better mark this location, because if I don't, then yeah. So let's new bookmark, portal, save, close, and we can actually see the Nether there. So looks like more interesting that way, the way we're facing. Can we get out that way then? What's this? This is ivy. Okay, can we harvest ivy? Did I bring my shears? I didn't. But I'm guessing we probably need shears or something like that to harvest it, do we? I'm guessing. Seems to be a bit of it around here though. Doesn't seem to be a way out there. Let's see if there's another way out, because I just really want to get into the big open world. It's very rare to actually, well, I don't know if very rare, but yeah, we spawned in a cave, which is pretty awesome actually. Look at all these leaves and greenery. Lovely. This is one of the things we've come for. This could be very bad. I'm hoping it's not. Let's see now. Yeah, because we are flying as a bat and we have 3 hearts. What I want to do is not fly as a bat, but fly as a bee wasp thingy. Hey dude, do you spawn in the Nether as well then? It looks really strange to see grass in the Nether though, doesn't it? It's looks pretty good as long as these guys don't start shooting us. Anybody in here? Oh, there's one. Got him. Got him. So that's pretty cool. Can we change to him now? Wasp. Yes, and look, my hearts are going up, but I'm still flying. So that is pretty awesome. I feel much happier now. So that's stage 1. Big spiders. Staying away from those guys. We obviously, there are ores we need to collect in here, but we can't collect some of them at the moment because we don't have the right tools. What is that? That is a gravestone. Can we destroy a gravestone? Do we get anything from it? It's just a gravestone. Okay, so it's not like the chests we had before. Now I'm guessing we're probably not too far away from the portal of the main sort of base. I've no idea where that is, but that's pretty ominous to have a bit of a thing up here. So someone's already built that, I reckon. Yeah, there's a ship down there, and this might be the one that Smithy raided. And they give you access to various places. Who's that? Oh, a new statue. Okay. I know there's a way of creating a portal and all that kind of stuff. Well, maybe he hasn't been here. Let's have a look. Without dying. Why can't I go in? Why can't I? Why? Let me in. We're not allowed in. Yeah, that's empty. Yeah, it's not letting me through there. Maybe you can't. Yeah, so I think this one's already been raided. Yeah, I can't go into the middle there for some reason. But Smithy, go and check out his video, because they did this whole thing where they put the statues in place and that sort of thing. That's a purple glow shroom. Okay, smouldering grass block. Lots of things in here. So right, what I need to do is, there's a couple of things I need. First of all, I wanted to do a wasp. I do want to collect the quartz and things like that, and I know we're going to be, that's a different one there, isn't it? Yes, I think that's the beehive. Yeah, the portal's in that direction there, so I know we've got to go to that beehive. But I need some blaze rods. That's what I really need, is blaze rods. So we need to find some blaze. I do believe someone's been here and logged out when the ghast was doing its thing. Let's nudge it on its way, shall we? Now these things here, can we... No, thorn vines. I don't think... No, they're not what we're after. Yeah, we need a fortress to find ourselves some blaze. So I think I'm going to have a scan around, and when we find one, we shall come back. Is that another ship? Sorry, the world's not loading in. Every time I go around the corner, I'm like, oh, what's that? So there's this in the middle of nowhere, and there's one over there as well. Load in world. Aha, the world's loading in again, and yes, it's basically a couple more of these ships. Well, there's 3 of them in fact. They're quite common along here, but it will be interesting to go back and find out where the main portal is relative to this, and if we're flying in a direction which is good or bad. In other words, has it been explored or not explored? I certainly can't find any fortresses yet, so yeah, I will keep looking, and when we've got some, we'll get some blaze. Could be one buried. Yes, it is completely buried underneath all this, and here we have got blaze spawner, so that's fantastic. All we need them to do is drop a few blaze powders, which is pretty much what we need, but this is not too far from where we spawned, so we're spawned over there, or we've come into the Nether over there, shall we say. I don't think there's a direct route through. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. No, we could easily make one, I guess, but yeah, at least we have a fortress and we have a way of getting those, but I think it's just basically back around that way, so it's not too far from where we are. I'm going to gather a few of these. Maybe we'll go and have a look around, because this one may be undiscovered if it's yeah, if it's like this. You set me on fire, why don't you? Hopefully I don't die too easy. Ooh, dropped a few things. Right, let's go and do a little exploring, shall we? See if there's anything in here worth fighting for. Ooh, what are you? Blood leaves. You blood leaves. That might be something we need actually. So we'll remember those are here. Blood leaves. No. This looks like blood as well, doesn't it? Yeah, flesh. Yum. Lots of flesh. I think if we're going to get into some blood magic, maybe that's something we need. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So, it doesn't look as if it's going very far or very well. But we are roughly where we're beginning. Yeah, so our thing's over there. So I think we can see the fortress from here. So I think we'll probably mark it on our map, and I'm going to head out of here for now, because that's enough of the Nether for one day for me. So this is a bit of a challenge. We're going to have to work out, yeah, where the portal needs to be, because even though we're a good way away, it's actually linked through to Andy's portal, which means his portal could be misaligned as well, not quite in the right place. So we need to fix that. So we'll get some more obsidian, we'll go into the Nether, we'll work out the coordinates, dividing it by 8 to where my portal should be, and that should link to it properly. But this is Andy's place, and it is truly awesome now. He's done so much. I mean, look at all these. He brought one of these pedestals along for me for the other day, basically for putting your sword in. You probably saw it over at my base. He's got his kitchen going. This is something we need to get into, guys. This is something we need to set up, and probably something we will do in today's episodes. Maybe not the kitchen, but we need to start preparing for this, because this is pretty awesome, where you can make food and it makes it based upon what is in your fridge or what is in your cupboards. So yeah, you store things, and then as long as that is in there, this will automatically generate recipes based on it. He's got an oven in there as well, so yeah, so it'll basically look at this. So it's got cactus fruit juice, ketchup, popcorn. Oh, popcorn. Do you think Andy would mind? Yeah. So yeah, but that's pretty good. That's pretty nice that you can actually do all this fairly automated, as long as you've got all the bits and pieces, and that's something I will be wanting to look at later in this episode. And yeah, he's been doing lots. So this is why anywhere within 10,000 blocks, Android legs. He's an Android, by the way. He's converted to an Android, but that's obscene. He's obviously taken some ships down, and whereas I've left them, and yeah, that is he's been doing lots. One of the things we do need to do is sort out a sorting system. I think he was starting to look at that. He's got his tool racks. Here we go. So yeah, he's basically got this sorting system here. So you can actually request things, routed interface pipe. So I think the request is you're able to search. So you type in something to search for. It tells you, you grab it, a bit like an ME system, and then it will then pull it into the chest here. So that's pretty awesome. Not quite sure how he's got it all set up. He's got a big storage room down the bottom somewhere, so perhaps we'll get him to show us around sometime, because we do need to look at that. Let's have a look at what's happening over here. So this is something we're going to be getting into today, so we won't look at that just yet. And this is what Smithy's been up to since my last episode. Go and check out his videos, guys, because he is on here quite a lot. He's building different enclosures for different dinosaurs. Yeah, it's getting pretty awesome. I like that. That's quite a nice. What are these guys? Lava spiders of some sort? Whoa! Something's shooting at me. It doesn't like me. But yeah, pretty cool. Go and watch his videos, and you can find out what that is. This might be the. I was going to say it might be the T-Rex enclosure. How close can we get to these guys? Will they attack me? No, you're tame? Oh, there he is. Tyrannosaurus, 15 and 57 HP. So he's not too healthy at the moment, actually. That one's 57 and 57, but this one, yeah, his health is right down. Smithy, you need to feed your dinosaurs. You've been neglecting them. I'm going to send the RSPCA onto you, whatever. Right, let's get back to home anyway. As you can see, it's 1,000 blocks in that way, so a little frustrating. I guess that is only about 120 blocks in the Nether, so we need to set up a better portal for that. So the thing I want to get into next is this food malarkey. So yeah, Pam's Harvest does a whole range of different food types, plants and that sort of thing, so I want to start getting growing. I mean, look at all these seeds. There is just absolutely tons of different food, and I'm not sure, but I've got a feeling we can sort of combine things and make other stuff. And I mean, some of it is just a case of, you know, a beet turns into a beetroot seed and that sort of thing, but I guess, yeah, if you get a spinach leaf, seaweed, not so much, seaweed seed, lettuce. So I guess it's all available out there. Now, one of the things we do have is the gardens. Now, these are the ones up here. So we have like desert garden, grass garden, ground garden, herb garden, leafy garden. So all these, and we already have some of those down the bottom there. You've probably seen around the base. So we can get quite a lot from this, but I need to start planting it. And some of the things like these saplings are actually made up by combining a cherry and a sapling, and coconut and jungle tree, and yeah, all those sort of things. So I do want to you know, get all those elements. We've got some trees in here, so for example avocado, How do we make an avocado tree? Do we even make an avocado tree? Probably not, because it grows in the ground. So that's probably not a good example. Pears we do though, don't we? There we go, pears. Pears grow in a tree, so I'm guessing if we get one of those trees and we combine the two together, we've got a pear tree sapling. Yeah, so we'll probably do a couple of those. By couple, I obviously mean 4. So that's yeah. So I want to get some of these together. We've got a plum sapling there, walnut. So how does let's have a look now. Walnut, gooseberry. Walnut sapling is just a normal oak sapling. So I guess we can grow one of those. So anything that we can get into trees, we're going to make some trees. Tea leaf, excellent. So if we can get tea leaves. Must be tea plants. Can we then do something with that? I don't know. This is something I've got to learn, and we'll probably. There we go. Tea seed. Fantastic. So what I want to do is set out an area. So let's have a look at what we're going to do and where we're going to do it. If I can fly through here. So this area here, I want to, it's kind of surrounded by these mountains on all sides. It's got this funny little hill here. So I think what I'm going to do is going to flatten that hill down there. I'm going to flatten this hill, and then this is going to make our sort of garden area, I think. So yeah. So it's kind of extension of the village, and then we can do all that. And I just noticed this over here. So this is just a berry bush, okay. But we do have all the different gardens over here that we've been kind of growing. I don't know if there's a way of automating the picking of these, because you can right click. Can't do it there now, but if I right click, you can pick them. In fact, let's just get rid of something, and then we can do that, can't we? So let's put a couple of these up in here, out of the way. And then we'll move that out of the way. And yeah, so let's go for one of these gourd gardens, for example. So if I break that, I get several items. So I've got what's that? A cantaloupe and zucchini and a cucumber. So yeah, we get that by breaking them. And but we can also shift right click, is it? Yeah, we can also pick them up by shift right clicking, but I don't know whether there's a way of getting the stuff out of them and without having to do that, because you know, it's like these, we get the berries out of them but they're gone, and the only way of finding more is going out into the wild and searching for them. So I don't know if there's a way of harvesting them and growing them. They don't seem to be growing next to each other, so they don't seem to be spreading or anything like that. But I guess, you know, at the end of the day, as long as we get the things we need out of them, then that's perfectly okay. So we shall have to see, but I think, you know, we've probably run out of time today, guys. We spent a lot of time in the Nether, more time than I wanted to on the episode, so we're probably going to call it a day here, and then yeah, we'll come back next time. I'll clear all that area out in between, and then gosh, that looks silly, doesn't it? I'm going to put it in my hand. Yeah, so we'll kind of come out, you know, sort of clear all that area out in between, and then we can look at that to see if it's you know, how we then plant it in the next episode. So come and join me for that, won't you? And we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Bye.